Welcome back, folks. Greg Silverman, CIOs and bow ties for another session of Come Learn with me. Firstly, well done to the England rugby team for beating my Springboks. It was a great game. Congratulations. Listen, we rate all the articles that everyone that we post, and we read out the most popular 3 or 4 of them for the previous week. It's interesting for us. It's a way for us to do additional research on our side. If you like our channel and you like what we do, please subscribe. Please like these videos. It helps a lot. And at the end of the video, I'll give you a URL to go to if you'd like to know more about how to implement some of these ideas that we read about. All right. With no further ado, private market ESG assets to take off. PricewaterhouseCoopers. Money tree. Okay. Environmental, social, and governance assets among private market managers in Europe could rise to 1.2 trillion euros, $1.39 trillion by 2025, according to a report from PwC Luxembourg. For the private EU markets ESG reboot, PwC Luxembourg surveyed 200 general partners and 200 limited partners, representing 46 trillion in global assets under management. The report predicts ESG assets will account for 27.2 to 42.4% of the likely private market AUM in Europe, up from 14.8% of a total of 1.7 trillion AUM in 2020, representing about 253 billion. 27 of the likely private market, 1.7. Okay, representing. All right, that's a lot. In this fast evolving landscape, general partners will be increasingly required to adapt along with the winds of change, positioning ESG at the center of their investment, risk mitigation, alpha creation strategies. Said Will Jackson Moore, global private equity, real assets, and sovereign funds leader at PwC Luxembourg, in a news release announcing the report. Those that successfully harness ESG's sheer value creation and protection potential stand to secure or even enhance their competitive positioning. All right, I'm going to highlight that. The report says that the forecast is driven by 4 catalysts that are placing ESG and sustainability at the forefront of private market investing: shifting social values, changing investor behavior, policy shifts, and regulatory changes, and ESG's value creation and risk mitigation power. When asked what their main drivers are to invest in ESG, 41% of survey respondents each said risk management and corporate values, and 35% said risk-adjusted returns. Multiple answers were accepted. Oh, interesting. Also, 100% of limited partners surveyed that do not currently invest in ESG in private markets said they plan to do so in the next 24 months. Of those who currently invest in ESG funds, 63% said they plan to increase their allocations to ESG funds in the next 24 months. Those limited partners also plan to direct more resources to social and environmental concerns in the next 24 months. When asked which aspect of ESG currently has the highest weighting, 49% said governance, 31% said all were equally weighted, 13% said social, and 7% said environmental. When asked what they believe will be the most prevalent in the next 24 months, 36% said governance, 30% said equal weighting, 20% said social, and 13% said environmental. The report also notes, as regulators and society increasingly urge LPs to incorporate sustainability considerations within their investment portfolio policies and operations, and as these LPs increasingly awaken to ESG's value creation and risk mitigation potential, GPs would likely see demand for their non-ESG funds slow considerably. Oh, wow. That's quite an interesting point. Let's get that in the notes, as it were. Oh, guys, that's interesting. ESG is here to stay. And of course, we've got another big bill passing through Congress, through the House. Let's see what happens with the Senate. So that's Biden's social plan. So a lot of ESG spending. Some of what we do on our investment strategy focuses on ESG related themes. If you want to know more about our thematic investing, come over and visit us at this URL, and you can learn a lot more about the themes that we're involved in, which I think a lot of them, such as batteries, renewable power, to say the least, and some cannabis investing may also be fit into ESG. I'm not sure. So come over, take a look at our website, and subscribe, and let's get talking. All right, thanks guys, appreciate it. Come back more for some more. Look over, come learn with me. Greg Silverman, CIO, out.